off, and it was just like, not again, not again. I struggled definitely in the first round in Denver, and and then the second round, coach has to go with what's working, and obviously I wasn't working, so I really didn't get a chance to play in the second round. So it was hard, but I still try to stay involved and support the team, and be in the huddles and talking and giving advice to who's playing, and just wishing I was out there really.
Not playing in the last game, is that something you understood with the circumstances, or was there still?
The game is, it's all about the team winning. Would I like to be out there? Absolutely. I would like to play, period, in the second round, really. But at this point in the season, you really have to go with as a staff, what they feel is working, and so that's why they made the decisions they made.
You talked throughout the year, I think not just on behalf of yourself, but a lot of your teammates, just about the inconsistency in rotations and things like that. Looking back on it, how much of an effect do you think it had on you guys as a group?
It was tough, but we're all professionals at this point, so regardless of what is going on when we're out there, we need to perform. That's what we're paid for. But at the same time, it was hard. Rotations and starting and not starting and not playing and playing, and it was kind of just, I think it was a tough connection between the staff and the players this year. Just the lack of time we had to bond, and just, really an old system meeting a completely new system. And, I'm sure it's something every team faced, but it was just different.
Anything more, guys?
Did Mitch and Mike express any thoughts on your future with the team?
We talked about a lot of things, but Mitch said they still, to meet with ownership and kind of see where they're at. Mitch and I talked, and, he showed me who's free agents and, what was going on and what I thought about, certain things, and, that was kind of it.
I know this isn't your job or anything like that, but do you think this team, as it's constructed, could have won something this year? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we can. I just really didn't feel we hit our stride. I think at times we showed flashes of, how dominant we can be, but we really didn't reel off, 6, 7, 8, 9 consistent, convincing wins, like you kind of need to kind of really feel good about yourself. For whatever reason, we just never really got to that point. Anytime you have, the big three like we have, that you're always going to have a chance. But, it definitely takes more than 3 guys to win. And, there was just never really that consistency.
Yeah, you guys were a great defensive team early on. In, the last third of the season, it seemed like you struggled to keep teams under 100. What was the difference?
I don't know. I think that would have helped us in the playoffs, but we kind of figured that out. It was just, we were really built on defense. Like you said, a staple at the beginning of the season. And then the later third of the season, that kind of disappeared. Whether that was, fatigue or changing defensive schemes or, whatever it may be. I'm not going to sit here and guess, but we obviously the numbers show, and we didn't perform the same way on defense.
Did you guys talk about it yourselves?
Yeah. We knew that, if we defended people, that with the talent we have on the offensive end, we would have a good chance of winning. And we talked about it, and at times we did it. At the times we didn't do it, it showed.
The season's over, but as far as your injuries are concerned, how much more rehab do you have to do?
It's not rehab. I just think it's just rest. It's not rehab. It's nothing that's gonna, if I don't rehab, I'll be hurting myself, and that's just, just rest. But like I said, at this point, after a season in the playoffs, I think everyone just needs rest. So it's nothing that I'll need to rehab.